This is question 9 part 2 from exercise 20.1 in Project Math 2. The function f is defined as the f of x is equal to x squared plus 3x, where x is an element of R. And we have to find two values of x for which, and then in part A, f of x is equal to the f of 1, and in part B, f of x is equal to the f of 2. So let's look at part 1. We're going to rewrite this equation that we've got in part A. Instead of f of x, we're going to write down the actual function. So it's going to be x squared plus 3x. That's going to be equal to. And then instead of the f of 1, we're going to put 1 into our function. So it's going to be 1 squared plus 3 times 1, like that. And now we're going to work out what the right-hand side is equal to. So we're going to have x squared plus 3x is equal to, well, 1 squared is 1, 3 times 1 is 3, and 1 plus 3 is 4. And now because this has a square in it, if we're trying to solve this out, it means we're going to have to bring the 4 over. So we're going to get x squared plus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. And in order to solve this, we're going to have to factorize. So our first term in each bracket are going to be factors of the first term in the expression. So the factors of x squared are x and x. And the second two terms in each bracket are going to be factors of minus 4 that sum up to plus 3. So that's going to be plus 4 and minus 1. And now we're going to take each of these brackets separately. So x plus 4 and x minus 1. And we're going to set them both equal to 0. And we're going to solve them from that. So we're going to get x equals minus 4 and x equals 1. So that's that one. Now let's take a look at part B. In part B, we're asked to find the value of x when the f of x is equal to the f of 2. So again, we're going to do the same method as before. We're going to rewrite it. So instead of f of x, we're going to write down our function, which is x squared plus 3x. And that's going to be equal to, and then we're going to put 2 through our function. So it's going to be 2 squared plus 3 times 2. And then we're going to work out what goes on the right hand side there. So 2 squared is 4 and 3 times 2 is 6. So we're going to end up with x squared plus 3x is equal to 10. Same as before, we're going to bring the 10 over so that everything's on the left hand side. So we've got x squared plus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. And now we're going to factorize this quadratic expression. So we put down brackets, like so. We still have our equal to 0 down the end. The first term in each bracket are going to be factors of x squared, so we're going to have x and x. And our second term in each bracket are going to be factors of minus 10 that sum up to 3. So that's going to be plus 5 and minus 2. And then if we solve them out, we're going to get x plus 5 is equal to 0, and x minus 2 is equal to 0. Which means that x is going to be equal to minus 5, and x is going to be equal to 2. And that is that.